Hello YouTube fans, Madarans here, and welcome to another episode with Synchro Fusionist. This time I am testing the deck without Lamia because of the fact that I want to play this IRL and we don't have Lamia in TCG, so that's a real annoyance, but I can still work without it and it can work still quite well. To change it up, I have taken out Dark Contract and Lamia to put in Resonator Call and DD Sprite, which are still quite decent cards. And this opening is quite optimal because I have Dark Refer, which is a pseudo Armageddon Knight, but sometimes better, and Gofu, so yeah, I've got my combo, so this is gonna be good. And our Plague Spreader's already in the graveyard, so that's also very good. Is my opponent going to Maxi? I don't know. He's taking a little while. Okay, let's get this Excel on the board then, and we can get that Jet Synchron from the deck to the graveyard, we can get our Recover in the graveyard, and we're going to have our Hyper Librarian. You can do some of this combo with our Hyper Librarian to be fair, but I do prefer to have it on the board. That extra security, having those draw power as soon as possible is exactly what I like in this deck. So having my Hyper Librarian on the board now is perfectly optimal. So now I can use Lolita, reduce the level of Excel, go and start off the combo with Cold Dragon, start as Charge Warrior, and drawing 4 cards, not to mention the fact that I will probably have the possibility of getting most likely Formal Synchron on the board. Ooh, an E-Tele, that's actually not good because I already got my Recover in the graveyard. I only have Frankenderp for it as its target. When this goes down to 1 on the ban list, because we all know it's going to go down to 1 on the ban list, I'm not sure how I'm going to switch up. I may switch it into an Into the Void turbo build, as that is something that has been successful in the OCG at the time, but I just don't have any space in my build to basically encompass that card. There is a problem here. I don't have another Synchro in the graveyard, and I don't have a Level Eater, so that is a bit of an issue. But I can reduce the level of Charge Warrior to get something going here, so I can go for most likely my Ancient Fairy Dragon. It looks like the most good card here. Let's put Armageddon Knight on the top of the deck, and then I can shuffle the deck with my Emergency Teleport. My opponent has a Werewolf? Wow, that was unexpected. This is a little bit weird. That's gonna make my hand loop a lot easier. Thank you, man. I'm actually happy with that. Do I want to go Ancient Fairy Dragon and draw it back out, or Frankenderp first? I go Frankenderp. Let's see what we can get. So we can pay 5 and feel alive and see what our top card is going to be. Armageddon Knight again. Yeah, put that on the bottom of the deck. I don't want that. Synchro Shokan, Ancient Fairy Dragon. And we've got our option for our level 1 tuner, and we drew a Plague Spreader. That's really good. If I got Gofu, it would be even better. So Ancient Fairy Dragon, a Special Shokan out my lower build from the hand, and we've got our level 1 tuner onto the board. So what do I want to sync for? I've got options for Formal Synchron here, but Ancient Fairy Dragon is level 7, so I'd have to summon out Level Eater again. That could be a bit of an issue. I might just want to go for Omega straight away. Yeah, I'll go for the Omega and then go for the Formal Synchron afterwards. And we got another Dark Refer. We want to draw the Gofu here, because then Malicious. Then we can easily use this card quite effectively. So let's global. If it hits Malicious, that would be awesome. Oh, Refusion. I didn't want to hit that. I really didn't want to hit that. Ooh, Synchro Fusionist is in hand though. This could be good. So Formal Synchron, draw 2 cards. And then I can go for Tatsunoko by reducing the level, but I don't need it anymore. I drew the Instant Fusion. But the play was going to be reduce the level, sync for Tatsunoko, then I'd have a Synchro for level 8 or PSY-Framelord Omega. It's still very viable even at 1 in the deck, you just need to draw it out. But now I don't have that thought. I don't have that play really too optimal because I've got Instant Fusion already in hand. I've got another Formal Synchron and I need another PSY-Framelord Omega, so I may have to go for this combo. This combo is alright. It's not 100% optimal, but because of the fact that I drew the Instant Fusion, I don't have a Refusion Search, but it's still good. It's still good. It will get another card on my deck. Most likely I'll draw into Coffee then. I got my Desynchro, happy with that. Very happy with that. Synchro Shogun, use a card in hand, synchro my little Fusionist, and bring out that Mega. And Fusionist will search out another copy of Instant Fusion, but since it'll be chained 2, that's another card we're not going to draw into, thanks to Hyper Librarian's draw power, and we drew Malicious! Oh, that is awesome. We kinda don't need it here, but I am really happy with that. I'm really happy with that indeed. So let's use Level Eater's effect, reduce the level of Omega, make it a level 7. Then we can use the effect of Recover, take a harsh 2k to the face, and summon it out and get that Formula Synchron, which is very optimal. I am currently working on a mix of Melfo at the moment with Frogs and Cleefort and Magispector, but so far I'm not getting the material I need. I don't think I'm in the best state of mind to be playing that deck. I'm misplaying a lot today, but so far it seems to be going good, so yeah, that's good. Let's send that Malicious to the graveyard, summon the Dark Griffer. Since we have one more Malicious in the deck, we can use it and gain quite a lot of effects. I'm surprised I haven't misplayed so far. I really am. Feeling a little under the weather today, and the weather in UK now is matching my mood because it's gone really dark and it's pissing down. Typical indeed. Okay, so that's 2 cards on the hand. We're playing against a Phantom Knight variant with TG. I like that. I really do like TG Werewolf, and I may even test it in the future when Burning Abyss inevitably dies. And I will be testing that new Phantom Knight quick play spell. That will be awesome. Right now, we can just Instant Fusion. We just need one level 1 tuner in this graveyard, and then we can Trish. Do we have one? Yeah, we have Glow Bulb, and the other options we got Crystal Wing. That's gonna definitely be played because we got the Desynchro, and that is awesome. So Instant Fusion, pay 1,000. I really need a chant for that when I use that card. Life I got for 500 and 800, but we can work with this. So Glow Bulb, back out the graveyard, and sync for Dank Trish, and that means I can get rid of that Werewolf. I don't actually need to use Soul Charge here because he was kind enough to put a monster on the board for me. Thank you. You made my job so much easier. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, that's the card I'm going to be using. I'm definitely going to be using that. If he had started, he had Dante, so it was a decent hand. If he had Break, he couldn't use Break Sword, but if he had a way of detaching materials from my rank 4, oh my god, he lost connection. But you see where I had looped though. You can see exactly. I just banished up the Omega. He top decks. In Burning Abyss, you can't really, well, Phantom Knight, you can't really top deck something amazing unless it's Tour Guide. And there's probably a 1 in 34 chance of him drawing that. So I was in a really good position, and I was going to have Crystal Wing anyway, so that easily negated it. The only way Kraytar was better than that in this situation if I was going against Demise, and that's going to be in the side deck. So I'll be having a deck profile with this. I will show you the deck right now actually, so one sec. So once again, this is the deck. The main change is DD Sprite. DD Sprite is very much TCG legal. It came out so long ago. I don't think it was Starstruck Blast, but it was one of those sets. It was one of those old 5D sets that it's not had a reprint in. It hasn't had a reprint ever. It's a very nice super rare, which is always nice for rarity hauls. But DD Sprite can definitely encompass where Lamia is going to be missing. Because we take out a Searcher and a level 1 that can special summon itself. And to replace that, we moved the Synchron from being a instant special summon of a level 1 to a Searcher that can easily be special summoned. And then DD Sprite takes over where Synchron Resonator is gone. Although it sometimes does cause issues if you've opened up with this card, it doesn't give you too many optimal plays. But if you banish off something like Level Eater, it can be very nice, and it returns during the next standby phase, so it does sometimes interfere with the Omega, but if it's just a level 1 tuner, you're going to special summon Rage of Fairy Dragon, it's still very good. Still very good indeed. There is the alternative option of Orochi the Squall. The only problem is that I would have to run Soya the Rainstorm, I believe it's called, and that means I would have to take out 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, although I didn't need 2 this time. and probably either Tatsunoko or Crystal Wing, may beside the Crystal Wing. But I like the security that Crystal Wing is now giving me, and it definitely works with this kind of variant. So this is probably going to be the final version of the TCG build at the moment until we get Lamia, but nothing's set in stone. I won't be using portability in this because I feel it doesn't work with Synchro Fusionist. Some OCG users do use that to extend their plays, but it doesn't give me added security. So I don't feel it would be too optimal, and we'll have to change the deck slightly when Italy goes to 1. I doubt it will get banned. Italy getting banned is very, very, very bad. I don't think it would be a good way to do it. But I may just, after that point, I'd probably drop Frankenderp. I would still keep Recover, it's a great card, but I need another delivery method. Maybe Super Hippo Carnival? Yeah, because it's called Super Hippo Carnival. It technically takes out the place that Frankenderp's going to be. But I'm not always as sure. I'll still have to test around. But I hope you enjoy this short episode. I'll be still working on Malphos with frogs. So hopefully have something up for it next week. And yeah, nothing's changed in the Kaiju as of the moment. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, enjoy this one, see more content. Please leave comments below, go share this with my likes, subscribe to my channel in general. And if you want to see what I'm streaming, the link to my Facebook page will be in the description below, which I'm going to have to update because I forgot to update it last night. Oh, and I'll also be going to work on resonators as well, because someone suggested that, and I'm going to do that. So thank you for watching. Matt the Rant, signing out.